The Octonauts and the Gup Race. Quasi, Peso, Shellington and Barnacles were outside the octopod, talking about which Gup was the best. Captain Barnacles said the Gup X was powerful. Quasi said the Gup B was the fastest. Peso thought the Gup A was the easiest to steer, while Shellington added that the Gup C had a good combination of both power and speed. Dashy, who had been listening to this conversation for a while, came outside and said that the only way to decide which Gup was the best was to have a competition. Everyone thought this was a great idea, so they got in their Gups to get ready. Captain Barnacles came up with the course. Okay, Octonauts, this is the competition. We head north until we reach the rocks, then we circle around the rocks and back through the seaweed patch. We cut across the current, and the first Octonaut home is the winner. Right from the start, Quasi surged forward in the fast Gup B. The Gup A and the Gup C were close behind him, with Captain Barnacles bringing up the rear in the Gup X. Unfortunately, Quasi was not paying attention to where he was going and banged into a rock. Peso and Shellington navigated their Gups carefully around the rocks and were in the lead as they headed towards the seaweed patch. Never mind, Quasi, radioed Captain Barnacles. Hop on board and come with me. Shellington and the Gup C were slowing down as they went through the seaweed patch. Oh no, the anchor got caught in the seaweed. Now Peso and the Gup A were in the lead. Bad luck, Shellington, called Captain Barnacles. Come and join Quasi and me. Peso and the Gup A could see the octopod in the distance as they were racing home. But what was this? The Gup A was slowing down as it fought to go through an undersea current. Barnacles, Quasi and Shellington in the Gup X were much better at going through the strong current, and so they caught up with the Gup A. As they got through the current, both Gups were equal, but there was still a little way to go before the finish line. The Gup X has caught up, said Peso to Captain Barnacles. But now that the way is clear, the Gup A is faster than the Gup X. That might be true, said Captain Barnacles, but don't write off the Gup X yet. The Gup A started to get the lead again, as Captain Barnacles said, when Twig built the Gup X, she built it so it could separate into sections. The whole Gup X might not be as fast as the Gup A, but the Octoski certainly is. And with that, Captain Barnacles hopped into the Octoski, shot out from the Gup X, and sped ahead to win the race.